How to protect yourself from 5G towers, the essential guide. The 5G network has brought a lot of changes to the digital telecommunication world. These next-generation antennas give stellar performance compared to the 4G antennas. As the major cell phone companies continue to implement the 5G networks, more 5G cell towers will be deployed in the cities to support this network. Due to the complexity of the waveforms generated by these networks, there will be several mini towers installed within a very short distance of each other. It's not only your cell phone that will be able to connect to the 5G cellular network. Other devices that have 5G enabled features will be able to connect. This includes your Wi-Fi router, tablets, laptops, gaming devices, etc. 5G is great for those who love gaming as it provides top-notch gaming speeds and video buffering in real time. 5G wireless communication comes with an added cost. As the popularity of these antennas makes its way in the market, many people are questioning the health hazards associated with this next-generation technology. The cell phone and wireless industry are here to stay, and in fact, the wireless industry is getting bigger. With plans to fully implement 5G in places like the US by the end of 2020, there are a lot of concerns about the safety of 5G wireless communication. And by the way, if you want to minimize the EMF radiation you're exposed to in your daily life, I highly recommend checking out the first link in the description below this video. How 5G works. The 5th generation cellular technology runs over new radio frequencies and operates in 3 spectrum bands. These bands are based on the methods used to build the 5G network and the type of wire carrier the asset has. These modes include 1. Low-band spectrum. Low-band network covers a wide area and its operational speed is 20% faster than that of 4G network. Though it has a great coverage area and the signals can penetrate through the walls, its big drawback is the peak data speed that tops up to around 100 megabits per second. The low-band spectrum acts as the primary spectrum band used by most of the US carriers. For example, in 2017 the T-Mobile carrier picked up a massive amount equivalent to 600 MHz spectrum band from the Federal Communication Commission, FCC. 2. Mid-band spectrum. Mid-band network tries to balance the speed of transmission and signal coverage. It provides faster transmission speeds at a lower latency. It has a peak speed of about 1 Gbps. This spectrum band uses a massive MIMO that improves the penetration and signal coverage. With MIMO, several antennas are grouped into a single box on a single cell tower. This creates several simultaneous beams for use by different users. 3. High-band spectrum. High-band network operates at super-fast speeds, but signals cannot penetrate through hard surfaces like walls. The network is mostly referred to as millimeter waves, wave, that offer highest performance. It has extremely low latency and a peak speed of around 10 gigabits per second. The only problem with this type of band is that its poor signal penetration covers a very small area. Therefore, to make your network more effective, you need to have many nearby cell towers. If the network carrier is using super fast speeds to transmit signals, then you have to install many cell towers in close proximity to boost signal strength. The small cell towers can be fixed either on walls or on light poles. They have to be close to one another for them to be effective. Radiation from 5G cellular signals. 5G cellular smartphones emit high levels of radiation when there is a weak connection. If the phone has limited connection, it increases its power levels as it looks for the nearby antennae. A lot of power is also needed to keep the phone connected to the antennae when making a call. As a result, the phone emits high levels of electromagnetic field radiation. The radiation in 5G-enabled phones is much higher than that emitted by 4G phones. The shortwave radio signals contribute to a lot of health issues because of the small and more powerful radiation transmitters and receptor boxes in close range. According to oncology professor Dr. L. Hardell from Örebro University in Sweden, the rollout of 5G technology will have more harmful consequences on our health. Continuous exposure to EMF radiation from the 5G towers will result in headaches, fatigue, lack of concentration, skin burning, depression, anxiety, ringing in the ears, nausea, memory loss, insomnia, infertility, cancer, damage of DNA cells, blood-brain barrier. The radiation affects male fertility more than female fertility. The electromagnetic field is generated through charged particles similar to an electric field. For example, the use of electrons require negative electricity in order to be charged. The charged fields are within radiation frequency range or radiation spectrum. The radiation from the 5G towers is much stronger than the normal radiation spectrum from radio frequencies. How to protect yourself from 5G radiation? The 5G cellular network is being deployed in almost every city, and soon it will be difficult to stay away from radiation signals from these 5G networks. There are various measures you can use to protect yourself against the dangers of 5G radiation. Some of these measures include: keep distance. You should always ensure cell phones, laptops and other EMF emitting devices are kept about 2 to 3 feet away from you, especially when sleeping. You should also reduce the time you spend in close proximity to these devices. For example, put your cell phone in your bag instead of carrying it in your pockets. You should also take time off from using your tech devices. You should stop using your cell phone device over long periods of time. If you're going to talk on the phone for a long time, use the phone speakers or use a wired headset to avoid holding the phone too close to your head. Make sure to buy anti-radiation wired headphones designed to reduce radiation exposure. When making a call, wait for at least 2 seconds after the phone connects to the other device before placing it on your ear. A phone emits a lot of radiation when connecting to a call. This is because more power is needed to establish a connection than when maintaining the call. Avoid sleeping next to your phone. A lot of people sleep with a phone placed on the nightstand or under the pillow. This is very dangerous since your smartphone emits a high amount of radiation even when not in use. Using smartphones that support the 5th generation and any other smart device in your bedroom will increase the risk of exposure. Therefore, to protect yourself from cell phone radiation, keep the phone away from you. Alternatively, put your phone in airplane mode. When the phone is on airplane mode, it doesn't connect to the cell tower, thus reducing the amount of radiation emitted. With the launch of 5G cellular network, the airplane mode will be very critical in reducing your exposure to 5G radiation. In addition, the smartphone has programs running in the background, including updates or other maintenance or tracking tasks. These tasks use radio waves, which are a source of electromagnetic radiation. Buy EMF protection products. Buy certified, quality EMF products that protect you against electromagnetic radiation. There are a lot of EMF protection products ranging from cell phone cases to anti-blocking metal materials. You can also buy an EMF home adapter which protects you from signals emitted via your 5G and 4G wireless technologies. To protect yourself outside your home, you can use EMF protective clothing or use anti-radiation pendants. Use EMF shields. As concerns increase about the effects of RF radiation on our body, there are a lot of EMF shields being designed to help reduce the risk of exposure. For example, there are EMF protection products for Wi-Fi routers, televisions, cases for your cell phones, and many more. Some of these products may not work as they claim to. However, many are tested, and credible metal shields can actually help minimize your exposure to RF signals. Some of these protection products are made of anti-radiation material that blocks electromagnetic radiation up to 92%. Invest in EMF meters. Use an EMF meter to measure the intensity of EMF radiation from your surrounding environment. The EMF meter will tell you what your levels of exposure are and also tell you when you are in a high-risk area. Using this information, you will be able to keep a safe distance from various EMF sources at home and in the office. Stay updated on the wireless industry. You should keep yourself updated on what is happening in the wireless industry. In addition, keep informed about developments and research about the various health effects from new technologies. Since it is still quite new, there will be lots of news about 5G. Keeping informed will help you stay away from danger. Take regular timeout from tech devices. Taking regular timeouts from the use of tech devices will limit your exposure. Taking a break from your smartphone or laptop is a great way of reducing any distraction or exposure from these devices. Eat a lot of superfoods. Superfoods act as a catalyst for good health since they're rich in a lot of nutrients. These superfoods boost your immune system and help your body fight against the effects of 5G radiation. Some of these nutrient-rich products include vegetables, nuts and seeds. Also, I just want to quickly mention that if you're at all concerned about EMF radiation, you should take a second and check out the first link in the description. How to make your home safe from 5G radiation. The 5th generation network infrastructure requires several small antennas placed in almost every building due to their short radio waves. This makes it difficult to keep distanced and protect yourself from the 5G network. Some of the radiation protection materials you can use for your home include 1. Window film. The short radio waves from the antennas can get to your home through the windows. Therefore, having window protection film will prevent penetration of the radio waves from outside sources. 2. Bed canopies. An EMF bed canopy protects you against 5G radiation while sleeping. The silver fibers used in making the canopy blocks the dangerous electromagnetic radiation emitted by various IoT devices around you. 3. EMF paint. EMF protection paint consists of water-based carbon paint that blocks electromagnetic radiation in your home. It shields you from high levels of electromagnetic radiation, radio waves and microwave radiation. Summary. The 5G cellular network is making its way into the market. By 2024, more people will be using 5G networks at home. The network provides you with fast internet access and enables you to stream video and movies in real time without any buffering. As more people switch to using 5G technology, more cell towers will be installed within a very short distance, usually between 4 to 8 buildings apart. This will increase the signal strength. Installing mini cell towers within a very short distance will increase the emission of RF waves in the environment. As more small towers are installed, it will increase radio signals in your surrounding environment. These increased RF waves result in a higher health risk due to your increased exposure to electromagnetic radiation. This is harmful to your health. Implementation of the 5G network will increase the use of IoT devices at home and in your office. It is important to realize that these devices also emit high levels of radiation that have negative effects in the long run. As you embrace the technological changes and advancements coming from the implementation of 5G networks, ensure that you implement measures to protect yourself from the negative effects of radiation. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more useful tips and tricks and visit emfguardtips.com. Thanks for watching.